We have a cutoff date, which is October. So October 2025, my governing council has to decide whether we move forward or not. So that's an important date. My strong hope is that by then, the European Parliament has passed the legislation that will support the technological work, the policy work, the unified rule book that we are working on so that we can launch.
The digital euro is coming very soon. Yes, the president of the ECB, European Central Bank, this lady right here, Christine Lagarde, has confirmed how in the next few months there will be huge developments with the digital euro, and this is huge right now. If you own XRP, Hedera HBAR, or Quant QNT, because the Bank of France has officially confirmed that the digital euro is using Ripple XRP. In this report right here, breaking news, Ripple's private ledger is being tested for the digital euro. As you can tell, in this huge report that just came out, the Bank of France has said how the Ripple private ledger is being used to build the CBDC for Europe. The digital euro will be built on Ripple XRP, everyone. This is huge, huge news right now if you own XRP. And this is not the first time that the Bank of France has confirmed this, because also, right here, as you can tell, the Bank of France has openly discussed Ripple XRP as a possible platform for Europe's central digital currency. How Ripple is an alternative to Ethereum. Yes, XRP can replace Ethereum and is the principal currency used on this platform on the Ripple net, with the capability to facilitate payments like any currency or card. But unlike Bitcoin or Ethereum, Ripple does not operate on a blockchain network per se. Ripple has its own patented technology, the Ripple Protocol Consensus Algorithm, to verify transactions. And this is one reason why the digital euro likes the Ripple private ledger, why they want to build on the XRP ledger, is because it gives them more control over transactions. But also, Ripple and XRP enjoy the trust of many banks, and they are a model for CBDCs because it is highly centralized and is based on a permissioned network where only certain network nodes can validate transactions. And this is somewhat true. Yes, Ripple is decentralized, but it still has permissioned networks. So the European Central Bank, for their CBDC, obviously they want a private network, a permissioned network, so they can have more authority, more control over the transactions that happens. So that's why they're going to use Ripple XRP. And Ripple also allows the creation of new currencies, and Ripple developers can decide the timing and quantity of supply in a similar way to current central bank operations. That is why the European Central Bank wants to build their digital euro on Ripple XRP, confirmed by the Bank of France, everyone. And also, in this video right here, Christine Lagarde, the president of the European Central Bank, mentions Ripple XRP. Yes, in this video right here, listen to this.
Your business model, you're going to change it, you're going to reduce your costs, you're going to expedite your transactions, and you're going to continue to inspire confidence because you will build that on the basis of an existing backbone, which is your bank and the confidence relationship that you've established with your customers. So that's where I see changes happening now. If you think of Circle and Ripples and all those, that's where they are active and helpful.
So Ripple XRP is helpful to revolutionize the way the banking system works. That is what she said in this video, that Ripple XRP is literally changing the way the world works, the financial system works right now. And also, the Digital Euro Association, this right here, is in charge of spearheading efforts to build the digital euro in Europe. And as you can tell, they are building a public digital euro, so a CBDC, and a private digital euro. And this is in concert with companies like Ripple XRP, Aleph Zero, which is another cryptocurrency, and the HBAR Foundation. Yes, Ripple XRP and HBAR are both cryptocurrencies working in this Digital Euro Association to spearhead digital euro development efforts. And also in the previous Digital Euro conference that just took place a few weeks ago, Hedera HBAR and Ripple XRP were both featured in this conference with other huge organizations like the European Central Bank. Right here, as you can tell, the European Commission was there, the Central Bank of Germany, the Central Bank of France, SWIFT, and again, Hedera and Ripple XRP, the only two cryptocurrencies at this Digital Euro conference with the European Central Bank, everyone. Big things are coming up in the next few months, also for Quant QNT, because the ECB, the European Central Bank, has also announced Quant Network QNT as a crypto company that is working on the digital euro right now. Yes, just a few days ago, there was a huge list that was released by the ECB, and we made a whole video about this. So make sure you subscribe, join us so you don't miss any one of our upcoming videos. But Quant QNT is one of the only cryptocurrencies in the world working on the digital euro right now, because the preparation phase for the digital euro is about to end. As you can tell, October 2025. In the next few months, it will end, and then we will enter the next phase. Now, what is the next phase? That is developing and rolling out digital euro use cases. So the next phase is literally rolling out the digital euros, actually releasing it to the public and having different use cases. So the big things are coming up in the next few months, and the preparation phase is about to be over, and the European Commission will vote on whether or not to take the digital euro into the next phase. And I believe they will approve it because everything is becoming digital, and they want a digital euro to have more control over transactions. So yes, the president of the European Central Bank, Christine Lagarde, has confirmed that the digital euro is coming very soon and will be built on Ripple XRP, Hedera HBAR, and Quant QNT. But there are some concerns. Some key concerns include real-time transaction tracking. So the digital euro, they will be able to track everything. Potential for payment blocking, automatic tax deductions, restrictions on cash withdrawals, and programmable money with expiration dates. They can literally tell you, you have by X date to spend your money, or your money will be expired. Or you can only spend your money at this shop or this city, and you cannot spend your money in this city. So they can block payments, and these are some real concerns, yes. So the European Commission, Christine Lagarde, should address some of these concerns, because if you want people to actually accept the digital euro, you need to address some of their concerns and actually build it in a way which helps normal people and helps makes our lives easier, and also still give people the option to use normal credit cards and cash. So do not take that option away from people. If they wanted to use a digital euro, perfect, but it should not be mandatory. But anyways, the digital euro is coming in the next few months, and it will be huge, because if you own XRP, Hedera HBAR, and Quant QNT, the digital euro will literally be built on Ripple XRP, Hedera HBAR, and Quant QNT.